Well, hello everybody and happy Tuesday. How is everybody doing? Hello, hello, hello. This is Lisa Freeman coming to you live from stampingwithlisa.com. It is Tuesday, November 19th at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. I'm just waiting for these commercials to go by. Hopefully you guys can see me. I don't know. Let me see if I can see myself. Okay, there we are. All right, how's everybody doing? What a day, what a day. I'm telling you, these days are just killing me. I shouldn't say that because you know they say when you say stuff like that, it happens. But oh my gosh, I need a break. I need a vacation from my life. uh, so the saga continues with my mother. That's just like stressing me out so bad. But we're going to try and not talk about that today. So let's just think happy thoughts, happy thoughts. So let me say hello to my members. Hey, Cindy. Hey, Diane. Hey, Reva. Hey, Sharon. Let me see. Anybody else in green on here? Did I miss anybody? So if you see those names in green, oh, there's Nidra. Nedra. I don't know if it's Nidra or Nedra. I think Nidra. So anybody in green, hey, Michelle, is a member. And that means you get little special perks. And if you can't find the button that says join, it should be right next to my name under the title of the video if you're on a computer. Or if you look in the description box, I put a link. So there's a link to join. So then you can be a member and your name will be highlighted with the little star next to it. And depending on which thing you choose, there's 3 different ones. One's only $2.99 a month. One is $6.99 a month. And then there's one that's more expensive, but you have to have 3 of them on there. I figured nobody's probably going to join the expensive one, but that's okay. All right, let me say hello to everybody else. Hey, Myra. Hey, Jalen. Hey, Tony. I got a card from you today, Tony. Hey, Deborah. Hey, Mary. Hey, Jalen. Oh, I already said Jalen. Hey, Kathy. Hey, Cindy. Hey, Vicky. Hey, Debbie. Hey, Bill. How are you feeling? I hope you're feeling better. Hey, Marie. Let me see. Hey, Deborah. Hey, Kimberly. Hey, Shirley. Hey, Louise. Hey, Jody. Hey, Hilda. Hey, Robin. Hey, Marva. Marva, I think you won a card on somebody, on my friend Colleen's video the other day. I think it was you. I saw a couple people, she picked their names and I was like, oh, they watch my channel too. Hey, Gloria. Hey, Therese. Hey, Rita. Hey, Crystal. And I think I'm going to stop there because we're getting a whole ton of people on all of a sudden. Hey, Joan. Okay, I think I got almost everybody, but all right. So, oh, I forgot to show you what we're making today. So this, well, you probably saw the picture. So I'm so far behind because I've been spending so much time with my mother that I haven't gotten much done. So I spent all day Sunday over there and, you know, I don't get anything done except just sitting there taking care of her. And, but I did take some more cards over there. So thank you to everybody who sent cards. She was looking at the cards and she just started bawling her eyes out. And I said, why are you crying? And she goes, I'm just so happy that you have friends that care about me. She goes, your friends are so nice. And I was trying not to laugh, but I was like, I'm like, you pitiful thing. Because she doesn't really have any friends, you know. She's old and she doesn't go anywhere. She just sits in her little apartment all day. And she doesn't really see anybody. So, and most of her friends have already died. So, anyway, but she was just crying. So, but it was happy crying. She was like, you know, that somebody actually cared enough to send her cards. So that made her feel really good. So thank you, everybody that sent cards and wrote really nice notes in there. It's just exhausting though, going over there. Hey, Kathy. So this is what she does. So she'll be sitting there and I'll help her do everything. And then we'll get her back in the chair. I'll fix her something to eat. And then after I do all that, I'm exhausted. So I go to sit down. I'm like, do you need anything before I sit down? No. And as soon as I sit down, not 1 second after I sit down, she says, "Oh, can you give me a napkin?" I'm like, "Okay." So I get up, go get a napkin. Then I'm like, "Anything else?" "No." And then I sit back down. She's like, "Oh, can you give me another water?" I'm like, "Okay." And this goes on for like an hour. I swear, like up and down, up and down, up and down. I get more exercise over there in a few hours than I do a whole week at my house. Anyway, what we're doing today is Spotlight on Nature. And I love, love, love this stamp set. I don't know why I don't use it more. And we're doing the whitewash technique. So we're going to be coloring this with the white craft ink and stamping it in StazOn. I've tried it with Memento, which is what I usually use, but sometimes that does smear a little bit. So I did StazOn today. So we're doing that. And then I did a little background on here. So that's what we're making. And then I got a bunch of happy mail, including a Christmas card. So let me show you those. This one is from Kathy Zaramba. I got a Thanksgiving card. And isn't that cute? Love it. Love it, love it. That's my first Thanksgiving card. And then I got Christmas card, which I love. This is from Sue Deppis. And I love this. I think it looks like it is either baby wipe technique or stamping it in one color and sponge daubering with other colors. But I think it's baby wipe technique, I want to say. Is Sue on here? I didn't see her on here yet, but Sue, you need to let me know how you made this because I love it and I'm going to try that. So usually when I do baby wipe technique, I do a lot with fall colors and leaves and stuff. But I love how those trees are all different colors. So that's really pretty. It just says she cased it from Sharon Armstrong. So I'm going to have to go look at, that's Texas Stampin' Sharon. All right, this one is from Brenda Hafer. She's one of my downline. And this, I thought it was just like this, and then I opened it, but then I realized it's actually like another page. And I'm like, good grief, I've never seen one like this that has all these layers. So I guess it kind of opens like that and has all these layers and kind of stands up. But I thought that was really cute, how it unfolds like that. And then you open it, and then you have another piece. I'm not really sure why you have the other piece, though. But thank you, Brenda. I love that card. It's beautiful. And then I got this one. Now, this one is from John Street from the UK. So when we had the birthday card contest, I sent gifts to everybody whose name was picked to win. And I sent a bunch of napkins to everybody and some gems and some other stuff. So he said he took one of the napkins that I sent and made a card out of it. So love it. And isn't that cute? He always makes gorgeous cards. And I love it because it says Royal Mail on the front. So if you look at it, it says Royal Mail. Isn't that exciting? I always keep the envelopes. All right, this one is from Tony. This is a pop-up card. Isn't that cute? Love it. Love it, love it. So there's a Christmas card. I'm going to put these in a separate pile because I'm going to try and send back Christmas cards to everybody that sends me one. This is from Linda Kreisman. This is like one of the most beautiful cards I've ever seen. I love it. So I'm going to have to try and recreate this, except I don't have this vellum. Oh, actually, I think that's the embossing folder on the vellum, but we don't have vellum anymore, so. But I love this card. It's just so pretty. So thank you so much, Linda. And then I've got one from Ginny Preem, and I love this one too. I don't know how she did it, but it looks like it's white paper embossed with the pine leaves, and then there's some kind of shimmer paint or something on top. So I'm not sure if it's like white shimmer paint mixed with some refill, but it's an ombre look too. So Ginny, if you're on here, let me know how you made this because I also want to copy that one. So those are my cards for today. And let me see if any of those people are watching. All right, Cindy, I will tell her that y'all said hello. Hey, Barbara, how are you doing today? Okay, I don't see any of the people that the cards are from. All right, so here are the card kit cards, and I still forgot to bring some rhinestones with me. So you'll get a pack of rhinestones if your order is $100 or more. If it's $50 or more, you'll get the card kit to make the cards. And this is the video from last time. And I love this, that I made this little sign. I just think that is so cute. And it's hard to see in the picture, but I just think it's a really cute idea. And that's my original idea, because I was just sitting there looking at it and I said, oh, that looks like it'd be a great little sign to put up there. So this is the card kit. And then the other card kits from the first half of the month will be going out tomorrow. I'm almost done putting them together. I've just got to, everything's cut. I just got to put them all into bags and do that. So, all right. So this is Spotlight on Nature. We've got the stamp set and the dies all together. And the dies are just a bunch of circles instead of like matching the flowers, but that's okay. All right, so here's what you need. We're just making one card today, but it takes a little while to color. So we've got 5.5 by 8.5 white, 5 1/4 by 4 pretty peacock, 5 by 3 3/4 of the designer paper, and this is the Winter Meadow, same one as this one, except I'm using the other side. And I didn't realize that till I cut it, and I was like, oh, shoot, that's the same paper I used on the last video. But I do have enough packs, so I could spare a couple sheets. So there's that. But I'm going to stamp on it. And then we've got another pretty peacock, 4 1/4 by 3, and Lost Lagoon, 4 by 2 3/4. I was doing this on different colors to see which one I liked the best. So I started on not pretty peacock, Petunia Pop. I did Petunia Pop first, and I was like, not crazy about that Petunia. So then I switched to that color because I wanted a piece of designer paper to put behind it that matched it. And we did have one with Petunia, but I liked this one better. All right. Oh, Lynn, you like the pink. Yes, Jalen, I could, but the pig stamp retired. So I try not to use retired stuff, except for my shimmer paint. And it's so funny, you know, because I was worried about using this, but now I see a lot of demonstrators using things that are retired, like this. I see several demonstrators using that shimmer paint now. Not really necessarily in the spritzer, but for other stuff. So, and there's another thing that I want to show you guys, not today, but another day. This new stuff I just discovered. I've had it in my bin for like, I don't know, a year. It's Enamel Effects. Have any of you guys used that, Enamel Effects? I was watching another demonstrator's video. I think it was Sherry, stamping with Sherry, like Storkovich or something like that. And she was using, like, it kind of came out like the shimmer paint, except it was the Enamel Effects. And she was putting it on with the blending brush. And I was like, I love that. So now I'm going to try that. But I didn't do it today. So, all right. Hopefully you got a screenshot of that. And we will get started. Okay. So what we're going to do first is the coloring, because that takes the longest. So we're just going to stamp on here, and I'm going to use StazOn. And I only have one StazOn pad. I don't know where the other ones went. And I still haven't found the 2 stamp sets that I'm missing. So I don't know what I don't want to have to order them again, because now it's getting, well, one's Christmas. So I don't want to order another Christmas set now. All right, so I'm going to just ink this up upside down. I had to really re-ink this pad because it was so dry. And I'm going to tilt it. So I want the words to go here. So I'm going to tilt it so the stem is in the corner over here. Because normally I would stamp like that, but I'm going to stamp it like this. And then just give it a good press. I just rocked it. So hopefully it won't get any edges. Give it a good press. There we go. Perfect. Okay. So that's good. And then we're going to take our words and stamp them in the stays on down here. Now, the words you could stamp in any color. It doesn't matter, but I had the black just sitting there. All right, so now we're going to color. So what I did, you could use a blender pen, or I've got the aqua painter or water brush or whatever you want to call it. And I took, this is just water in here. It's dirty water now because I already used it. Because I just did this card like, oh, I was just going to tell you. So I had a class this morning, and I, spent Sunday with my mother, and then I came home and started cutting paper for the kids. Then yesterday, I had to cut everything for my class today. So I didn't have any time to do anything except cut paper all day. And then I also cut some paper for the kids. But then I said, oh, I'll work on my project for the video after class today. Well, I was so tired after class. I wanted to take a nap, but I didn't. But I sat there looking for an idea, and I'm like, and by the time I figured out what I was going to do, it was like 4 o'clock. And I'm like, dang it. So I just finished this project at 5:30. All right, so this is the aqua painter or water brush or whatever. I don't have any water in. Oh yeah, I do have water in it. Okay, but I don't know why I have water in it because I never use the water in it. But I like to dip it in water instead of squeezing the water out because you have more control over that. And then I took my block and I put some of the white craft ink. This is an old one, but it's the white craft ink that goes in the white craft pad. And I squirted some on this block. So let me put this in the camera so you can see it. So it's just the refill that comes with the white craft pad. And what I did is I just got a little bit of water on here and kind of rubbed it in this just to water it down just a little bit. And then you're going to just start coloring. So I'm going to start on this one first. And it does sink in, so it's not going to be as dark in a minute. It'll kind of sink into the paper. Let me put my glasses on so I can see what I'm doing. A lot more demos are using non-Stampin' Up! Products now. Love, Veronica, you love enamel effects. Need flower and butterfly dies for this set. I know. I started doing my pre-order before the video. Yeah, I did eat a little bit of something today, Deborah. I started putting my pre-order in because if you're a demonstrator, you can pre-order today from the new... Actually, I didn't even know there was new online exclusive stuff and the spring mini catalog and the celebration. So we can earn free celebration stuff. Although I'm not super crazy about the celebration stuff this time. I think I said that last time because it's mostly really cutesy stuff. And I'm not a cutesy person. So this is going to dry a little bit lighter and you'll see those lines through. And then just keep on going. So I'm going to do some leaves. And you could use a blender pen if you don't want to use your aqua painter. But I love the tip of this is very thin. So as long as you keep it kind of wet, it is really pretty. But if it gets dry, then it's like starts to spread out more. So I'm just going to color. I'm telling you what, we had the best time at class today. I call that class my special class, my Tuesday one, because there's a couple special people in there that need some extra help. And we have the best time. So we laughed and laughed and laughed and laughed, and it was just so fun. So we had a good time. And we made a bunch of Christmas projects, which I'll be showing after my class on Thursday, because I want them to be surprised. So I don't want to do... I was thinking I could do that today, but then I'm like, no, then they wouldn't be surprised. So we're doing last-minute Christmas gift ideas. And if you go out of the line, just wipe it a little bit. So see how it dries, and you can see like the... if you want to add some more, you can. And if you got too much, just tap it off with your finger. Okay. All right, so I don't want to get my finger in the wet part. Let me turn it this way and do the big one. So I was thinking I might make soup tomorrow, my chicken taco soup, because I got all the stuff out to make it, and then I never did because it got hot again. And I don't want to make soup if it's hot outside, but I'm hoping tomorrow is going to be cooler because it's been really kind of warm the last few days. But I really want to make some soup. So isn't this pretty with the white? I did it on blackberry also, but that was not showing up very good. You couldn't really see the black on blackberry. So it didn't really, I didn't like that one. Oops. All right, we're almost done. And if you wanted to be really perfect about this, you could try to get in between all of these little lines, but I don't know, that seems too hard to me. So I'm just kind of going right over the whole thing, and then they kind of just show through. And I think it does look better on darker paper. Like, you don't want to use a pastel kind of color. Misty Moonlight usually comes out pretty good too. Okay, I probably should look at comments because you guys are talking. Oh, 63 in Indiana. Yeah, Celebration's gone up to $60. Yeah, I didn't realize that till I looked at the catalog. I was like, I guess everything's got to go up sometime. Because it's been $50 since I've been a demonstrator, which has been 20. I started in 2001, so that was 23 years ago. It was $50 then. So they haven't raised the price, like, I don't think ever. I think it's always been $50 for forever. So it's kind of about time they raised the price, I think, since everything else in life has gone up in price. Okay, so now look at the difference. Do you think I should leave the stems black, or this one I did the stems white? Which one do you like better? Let me know, because this one I went over the stems in the white, but I kind of like it with just the black. So I think I might leave that. And you can just, if you decide it's too light, you can always add a little bit more. I did this, the very first time I did this, I think it was with the Celebration set, and it was so pretty. I loved it. But there's always, flowers always really look good with this technique. Stems black. Yeah, I think the black stems look better too. Okay, everybody says the same thing. Yeah, that's right, Vicky. Raise it on good stuff, not crappy stuff. Yep. Woo, man. $100 in Australia for the Celebration. That's a lot. Okay, so I think I'm done. I'm just going to clean that off a little bit. So then it's nice and clean. And I have all this extra white. I put way too much on there. All right, so we're going to put this away for right this minute. All right, so we're done coloring. So see how the black just shows through the lines? So you really don't, you can just color the whole thing. And if it's too much, you can always just dab it off. And if it's not quite dry and you're ready to move on, you can always turn it over, give it a press on your scrap paper, and it'll just kind of dry it for you. So there you go. So that's pretty easy. All right, now we're going to stamp a little bit. So I'm going to get my scrap paper out. And I did the inside of the card. This is the inside. So I did the leaves in there. And this is all from the same set. So even the words, they're all from the same set. So this is Lost Lagoon ink. And we're just gonna stamp it. My favorite thing to do, 1, 2, 3. That one's kind of light, but love it. And then also we're gonna take this piece right here. Now this one, I'm gonna stamp it and then stamp off and then do it because I want that really light. So if you put it too dark, it doesn't look good. So we're just stamping that all over. And there you go. All right, so we're done with that one. Then we're going to take this one, which is also this little crosshatch is in the same stamp set. That one I think we can do full strength. And it just gives it a little bit more texture. You know what? This would be a good one sheet wonder. It would make a good one sheet wonder. All right, so there's the inside. There's that piece. I love the way that came out. I think it's so pretty. So I think, oh, I did some on the blue too. Sorry, I did some on this. Just to give it a little bit of more color. Don't you love it? I'm gonna mess that spot up. Okay, now we're done. All right, so let's get that together. This is a quickie tonight. We're doing a quickie with Lisa. Y'all can say, I had a quickie today. All right, so this will go on first on the back. For some reason that looks like it's too long. I hope I didn't cut that the wrong. No, it's good, okay. Looks like it was too long. I got a couple cute little jokes for you. This one goes next. It costs more in Australia to get the free stuff, which means it also costs more to purchase. Yeah. I'm just wondering what we're going to do. Once January gets here, there's no more host code thing. So, I don't know. You know, that's how I get all my free stuff to give you guys. So, I don't know what I'm going to do. So somebody messaged me and they're like, you know, since we're sending Christmas cards, because we're having the Christmas card contest starting last week. Well, on Saturday we started. So if you guys send a Christmas card to me, you'll get entered into the Christmas card contest. So same rules as before, just make sure you use Stampin' Up! Products and try to use current Stampin' Up! Products. And then we'll have a drawing right around Christmas for winners. And so somebody messaged me and they're like, why don't you tell everybody what you like so they can send you gifts? And I was like, okay, I'll do that because some of you guys do send really cute gifts for me. So just in case you want to send something, I do like gift cards. And my favorite places to shop are Dollar Tree and Hobby Lobby and Chick-fil-A. I like Chick-fil-A and Chipotle. And what else? You guys always send great gift cards. Trying to think where else I like to go. All right, so there's my ribbon. And I did it at first with the Pretty Peacock ribbon. And I didn't like it. So then I changed it to this one. So I like that better. So there's the ribbon. And that's the silver and white ribbon. Stamps are good. I can always use postage stamps. Oh, and I have a couple of you guys that live in Canada. So if you live in Canada and you're having the postal strike, does that mean if I mail you a card, it's not going to get there anytime soon and I should wait? Or I didn't know what to do. So I haven't mailed your cards yet. I think I just smeared that. No, I didn't. I know I need to make some more of these with the packing tape on them. I'm gonna put a couple more. I'm really getting tired of peeling these suckers. Okay. All right, so then this I'm going to put kind of in the top corner a little bit. So this is more showing down here. And then we're going to put some rhinestones. So I've got 4 little rhinestones. I'm only going to use 3. I think I'll put one over here. There we go. And then we're going to spritz it with some shimmer spray. I love this card. I was like worried because when I first started making it, I never know what it's going to come out like. Oh my gosh, that's just so pretty. Love it, love it. All right, so there you go. Isn't that an easy card? And you can do it, I always try it on scrap paper first and see what it looks like stamped. Like I did with that pink one. So I just take a scrap and practice. So I didn't stamp the whole entire flower on there just to see what it looked like. But, just get scraps out, practice on that, see what it looks like, put some other papers with it. I need a new blade in my cutter because it's getting all jaggedy. So there you go. Create a card, send a pic to Lisa, and put it in the mail for when it does move. Oh, yeah. Hey, Christina. Getting a Nothing Bundt Cake. Oh my gosh, that's one of my favorite places. Yes, Nothing Bundt Cakes is definitely one of my favorites. 10 minutes from your house. I just went there last week. If you get on their mailing list, they send you a coupon every month for a buy one, get one free. And then if you get your receipt and fill out the survey, you also get a coupon for buy one, get one free. So that just forces me to go there all the time. Yeah, Mel, I have a toothache too, and I'm really worried because my dental insurance was just canceled when I lost my job. So I don't have dental insurance anymore, which sucks. So I'm hoping this toothache goes away and it's just like something that's not serious. I hate going to the dentist. Oh my gosh, 3 Hobby Lobbies. We only have one in Chesapeake. And then there's one in Virginia Beach. And then there's one in Suffolk. So we do have 3, but they're kind of like, the other 2 are about 20 or 30 minutes away from me. Okay, so you guys ready for a joke? I've got a couple cute ones. Okay, so these are little short ones. Okay, one year I decided to buy my mother-in-law a cemetery plot as a Christmas gift. The next year I didn't buy her anything. When she asked me why, I replied, well, you still haven't used the gift I bought you last year. And that's how the fight started. I love these jokes with the fight starting. My wife and I were watching, there's another one. This is the second joke. My wife and I were watching Who Wants to Be a Millionaire while we were in bed. I turned to her and said, do you want to have sex? No, she answered. I then said, is that your final answer? She didn't even look at me this time, simply saying yes. So I said, then I'd like to phone a friend. And that's when the fight started. All right, I got one more. Y'all get 3 jokes tonight. Okay, this one's cute. A tough-looking group of hairy bikers are riding when they see a girl about to jump off a bridge. So they stop. The leader, a big, burly man, gets off his bike and says, what are you doing? The girl says, I'm going to commit suicide. While he doesn't want to appear insensitive, he also doesn't want to miss an opportunity. So he asks, well, before you jump, why don't you give me a kiss? She does, and it's a long, deep, lingering kiss. After she's finished, the tough, hairy biker says, wow, that was the best kiss I've ever had. That's a real talent you're wasting. You could be famous. Why are you committing suicide? And the girl says, my parents don't like me dressing up like a girl. So he kissed a guy. Anyway, I thought that was cute. All right, so I hope you liked the jokes, and now it is time to give away some cards. All right. That first one was really good. I wish I could have done that for my ex-mother-in-law, but that would have been me. She and I did not get along because she was like Marie on Everybody Loves Raymond. And she's still around too. Not Everybody Loves Raymond's mom, but my ex-mother-in-law is. So all the cards from last time are gone. So here we go. Let me see. Let's get the stand-up ones together. All right. So here's our cards for today. All right, we're almost down to the bottom of the bowl. These are the winners from the birthday card contest. Not the winners, but everybody who sent one. Your name got in the bowl. So we're almost done getting everybody a card. All right, winner today is Marie Curl. I think I saw Marie on here, so she gets the butterfly card. There's a new butterfly stamp set in the Spring Mini. Liz Aronson, you get that card. That's a pretty Christmas card. And then, I can't get this one open. Anya! Anya gets this one. And I got a card in the mail from Anya today for my mom. And I tell you what, you guys have sent some beautiful cards to my mother. I was taking pictures of them all. Brenda West-Tafer, you get that one. And last one for today, Janine Offworth, I think that is. Offworth. I love this card too. All right, so there you go for today. We are done quick today. You want to sit and chit-chat now? Love, love, love the card. Thank you, Linda. Oh, Linda joined. So Linda's a member. Thank you. Thank you. You guys are awesome. I'm so excited. So once we get a few more members on there's two different main ones. One is the Shimmer Girls and one is the Glitter Chicks, I think. So one of them has exclusive videos so that you'll get exclusive videos every month. So I'm waiting for a few more people because I just have like 4 people in that group now. And I think I've got 16 people who have joined as a membership. So if you want to do that, just check it out. The join button is on the screen right now next to my name, or the link is in the description box. Don't forget, oh, address. Sorry, I forgot. Okay, there's my email address. Make sure you send your address to my email. Oh, and here's the addresses for if you want to send cards to people. And if you are going through anything and you want cards sent to you, make sure you, oh, and then my address, there's my email address, and then my address for the card contest. That's for the Christmas card contest, or if you want to send me a card, or send my mother a card. Oh, Tony says, my ex-mother-in-law was great until I divorced her son, then I was no good anymore. Yeah, my ex-mother-in-law is actually nicer to me now than she was when I was married to my ex-husband. But I've only seen her a few times since my divorce. But last time was at my daughter's wedding, and it's so funny. The whole family was so nice to me at my daughter's wedding, and nicer than they were when we were married, which I thought was funny. All right, you guys, we are all done for today. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Oh, no. My friend Christina says Kathy's mom passed away. Oh, I'm so sorry. Join. Oh, Sherry, you don't see a join button? On my video, it is right next to my name. So near the subscribe button, kind of. If you're on a computer. If you're on your phone, there's a link below the video. So if you just look below the video, and where it says, let me look. It says more. Like right now it says 133 watching, and then it says more. It says ... more. If you click on that, there's the link to join. It says join this channel to get access to Burks, and then click that button. Yeah, Deborah, you're right. They don't like his new wife. Probably not. All right, you guys. Take care, everybody. And I doubt it, Vicky. I'll see you back on Saturday morning, bright and early at 10 a.m. Eastern Time which I know for some of you guys is really early. But take care, everybody. Have a great week. And say a little prayer for my mom. And also for me, because I need some prayers too. So, oh, Linda, you missed it. We're just ending. You have to go back and watch the replay. All right, you guys, don't forget thumbs up, share, like, subscribe, all that good stuff for me. And I'll see you back soon. Bye-bye.